To Math 215, Week 2, Module 2. Let's take a peek at what you're going to have this week. We'll be looking at the ideas of greatest common factor, least common multiple, and exponents. So remember, all assignments are due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You'll start your module with a content lesson, going on Canvas, watching some videos, exploring some ideas. Then you have a problem set on greatest common factor and least common multiple. After the week is over, I will show you what that problem set answer key is. You're also going to move into your first project, which is thinking about exponents. You'll start by doing a little bit on rules of exponents, putting together a dominoes idea, looking at a connection through big and small numbers. You'll put together some big and small numbers with exponents, scientific notation on a PowerPoint together. And then you'll begin your first of two projects, a teaching project on exponent properties. So let's specifically look at this teaching project. You will be assigned a law of an exponent and you need to create a mini lesson. The law that you're doing is in that exponent spreadsheet. I've already put you in there. Make sure any links you create can be viewed by everybody. Here's what your mini lesson will include. You're going to create a video. In that 3 to 5 minute video, make sure you include a misconception students may have related to your law of exponents. You're going to explain why your rule for exponent works. Make sure you create a little bit of a proof of why that works. That all is going to happen in that 3 to 5 minute video. Then, in addition, you're going to create an interactive activity. This is going to support students' understanding of that law of exponents. Your activity might be a game, might be something like the dominoes that I created for you. It might be a card sort. Lots of different ideas are out there. You can, do an internet search and look for something, but make sure that you create it just for your exponent rule. You have a week to work on it and make sure you put everything in that spreadsheet. Now, what does that spreadsheet look like when you open it up? This is just one example of a group. Notice that we have 5 different rules you're working with: the product rule, quotient rule, power of a product rule, and zero exponent. You're going to put in a link to your video. You're going to explain what your activity is real briefly, like it's a maze, or it's bingo, or it's a card sort, or a game, and then a link to your activity. Again, make sure everything is open for everybody. Just look for your tab. It is alphabetical by last name. Note, I have an example. I gave you a video about negative exponents. You should watch that as part of your content learning. And note, I added that misconception into the video and gave you some different curriculum resources to see more about your property. Okay. I will be using these projects. I'll be sending this spreadsheet to some of my colleagues who are in 8th grade working with middle school students. So they're eager to look at those activities and give the videos to their students. Here's your rubric. Okay, exemplary, acceptable, unacceptable. Notice you're going to be presenting your content in a professional manner. That misconception is identified. Your video explains, use appropriate terminology. The activity is interactive, all of that good stuff. If you want to make a video, but you're not sure what tools to use, again, the video doesn't have to be you. It can just be writing and drawing. I use the Whiteboard app on Microsoft, and I screen recorded using QuickTime. So here's some of that Microsoft use that I did on a whiteboard tool. You all have access to that tool through our UWL Microsoft platform. I then loaded mine to YouTube. Note, as you publish it to YouTube, you have 2 different visibility options. Please put it either as unlisted, anyone with a video link can watch, or public, meaning anyone can watch. Do not put it to private, or we'll have issues with people trying to view it later. So again, you can use a whiteboard app, QuickTime, or some sort of screen recorder to make your videos, show your rule, your misconception, and create a really nice interactive video for us. Okay, just a beautiful picture of a rainbow. This is up at my lake house in northern Wisconsin. I'm dreaming of when the weather is nice and I'll be there. So Any questions? Just ask. Thanks, everyone.